Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Tiana Michelle. So today I'm going to be giving you a kitchen deep clean, organize, and refresh video. If that's something that you're interested in seeing, please stay tuned and continue watching the video. So while I clean today, I'm going to be giving you guys like a little, a little information about where I've been lately. I haven't really been posting on this channel a lot because I just really haven't had the time, and I've just really been going through like a little bit of, I guess, in a sense of a transition, I guess. Um, if you've been following my channel for a while, you'll know that back in 2020, August of 2020, I lost my stepdaughter. And ever since then, I've just been trying to really basically get by. So initially, when she passed, I never gave myself time to grieve properly, I guess. I did take a few days off of work, just to get like the funeral arrangements together and say our final goodbyes, but I never really took like a significant amount of time off of work. I just kind of worked my way through it. So working was like the easiest thing for me to do. I've been in my job. I was in that role for about 7 or 8 years, so it was easy to me. I didn't really have to put much thought into it. I just knew how to do it like the back of my hand, basically. And so I think that's what I've used to like get through that process. And I just continue to do that through the years. And now I find myself in a place where I'm kind of, I guess, maybe suffering from not taking the time out to properly grieve. So this year would have been her senior year of high school, and seeing people post on social media about their kids' accolades, senior prom, senior records, and of course graduation, it kind of hit me pretty hard. Um, and so I've been just trying to get through that the most within this last. So basically, not being able to live in those moments and celebrate, because that's something that you want to celebrate. As your kids grow up, you like to see them go through the different stages, and then for us not to be able to celebrate that and have those moments, it kind of hit me really hard. And I'm not really like a super emotional person. My friends and family can tell you that, but like I said, this last year has really been tough, and I just really been trying to get through it. So in that, my everything has been lacking. My creativity, the house, especially. Well, if you guys don't know, I moved and I actually downgraded from a 3-2 to a 2-2. So this space is a lot smaller, and with that comes a lot more clutter. But I do try to keep like the essential rooms clean, which is like the kitchen and the bathrooms. Well, I have my oldest son clean his own bathroom, and then I keep the front bathroom clean and the kitchen clean. But these past couple of weeks, as we near the end of the school year, I have really been like neglecting in those areas due to, I guess, like, I won't call it depression. I really don't want to call it depression because I don't really think I'm depressed, but I just think that I'm having a tough time, a tough period in my life. So like I said, like some areas of the house have been lacking, but I do try to keep the kitchen and the bathrooms clean. Now the living room is a totally different story. Since we don't have the family room and the den anymore, the living room seems to collect a lot of that everyday clutter. People take off their shoes. The little kids sometimes strip down in the kitchen, in the living room, and they just tend to leave it there. But so that's one room that doesn't really get a lot of love, but I do try to at least keep the kitchen and the bathrooms clean. They're a little bit smaller and easier to maintain, so that's why I tend to focus on those more. I do get some help at times with some of the other areas. My mom will come help sometimes, and then Bryce has a nurse that will come and help as well when she works those weekends. So yeah, like I was saying, Bryce has a nurse that comes every other weekend, and in addition to doing what she needs to do for him, she'll also clean some things. I don't force her to do it. I don't ask her to do it. She just does it on her own. So she'll straighten up the living room. She'll do Bryce's laundry. She'll sometimes do Trinity's laundry. So it all depends on her mood, and I always thank her, but I don't force her to do any of that. And I really do appreciate when she does do that, because it does help me out. Um, so yeah, that's basically what I've been like trying to get through, especially this last year. I'm trying to get back to the old me and what I've been doing as far as my creativity, more of YouTube, just more of the things that I like to do. And like I said, it's been kind of difficult to get back into those things with everyday life. I recently switched to a different position at my job, and so it has been a little bit more hands-on, learning the new processes, learning the new role. I'm coming up on a year, so I pretty much got it under control. But within this last year, with having to cope with not being able to participate in her senior year and also coming into this new role, I've really been lacking on the things that I like. But I'm going to be getting back into that. I'm working on getting myself back into therapy because I think that's necessary. And I started a podcast with my friends probably about 2 or 3 months ago. And with talking through some of the things that we discussed on our podcast, I realized I have like some other underlying issues. So I'm really looking for a great fit for a therapist, because I've had therapists in the past, but they weren't always a great fit. And I talk about that on the podcast. So, um, yeah, that's basically it. That's basically where I've been. That's basically what I've been doing. Why you guys haven't really been seeing that much of me. I do have a vlog channel. I think vlogging is easier, because it's just like day-to-day stuff, like really like random stuff, and it's easy versus like cleaning. I have to set the camera up a certain way, and I got to get certain angles, and I just have to really be in the mood to clean, which I am not. So the only time I really like get into a mood of cleaning is if I'm having like sort of like a mini anxiety attack, and that's when I get into like cleaning, which for me isn't often. So that's why you guys haven't been seeing like a lot of creative videos, a lot of DIY videos, a lot of cleaning videos. But we're gonna get back into that. I was supposed to do like this whole spring cleaning series, and I had it in my mind to do it as far as like what I needed to do, because I definitely need to get into the kids' room and reorganize that, my pantry, just a lot of small things around here. Some videos I started recording and never finished. And that's just because I didn't really have the energy, the effort to want to do it. But I think I'm getting into a better place. I do have some videos already recorded that I just need to edit and get out to you guys. So we're on the right track, and we are getting there. So thank you guys for listening to that. So as far as this video is concerned, I'm doing a really deep clean on the kitchen because I really haven't had the chance to do that since I moved here. So we're gonna really do a deep cleaning from top to bottom, at least for the most part. I did end up cutting my finger later on in the video, so I wasn't able to clean as much as I wanted to. As you saw earlier, I started washing some dishes. Well, I put some dishes in the sink to soak, and I was going to wash those at the end, but then I ended up cutting my finger and I wasn't able to finish. So the next day my mom washed the dishes for me, so you guys are not going to see that. But it did get clean, obviously. So I guess all the cleaning is done at this point, and I'm just gonna start setting up the new kitchen. At the old place, I had like this red theme going on, and I brought that over to the new place, but I just had this sudden burst of like random moment that I wanted to change the kitchen. So I bought a lot of stuff from Amazon, Ross, and I think it was just Amazon and Ross that I got most of these products from. So these knives come from Amazon. I will try to link everything down in the description box. I did talk about this on my vlog channel as far as like where I got everything from, how much everything was. I did like a little Amazon Ross haul. So if you're interested in seeing that, I will link that down below. But the knives came from Ross. Pretty much everything came from Ross with the exception of the cutting boards and the drawer organizer. So at some point the video is going to cut off because I was taking these little things off of the knives and I ended up cutting my finger, and that was the end of the night. So the next day I finished setting up the kitchen. I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm just going to let you guys watch the remainder of the video. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down below in the description box, in the comments below. And yeah, thank you for listening.
two face in this trashy bar.